Hey, this is Pastor Jay Lee, and you're listening to the Daily Sabbath Podcast. The Haggai series, Part 4. Haggai chapter 2, verses 3 through 4. Who of you is left who saw this house in its former glory? How does it look to you now? Does it not seem like nothing to you? But now be strong, Zerubbabel, declares the Lord. Be strong, Joshua son of Jozadak, the high priest. Be strong, all you people of the land, declares the Lord, and work, for I am with you, declares the Lord Almighty. Verse 9. The glory of this present house will be greater than the glory of the former house, says the Lord Almighty. And in this place I will grant peace, declares the Lord Almighty. About 1 month into the work of rebuilding the temple, God speaks to the people through Haggai again. Who of you is left who saw this house in its former glory? How does it look to you now? Does it not seem to you like nothing? Why does God say that? 15 years prior, we get a picture of the last time Israel had worked on rebuilding the temple in Ezra chapter 3. They had finished laying the foundation, and it says that the people were celebrating and shouting for joy. But not everyone. The older generation, those who still remembered the glory of the old temple, they were weeping and wailing. They could already see from the foundation that was laid that the new temple was going to pale in comparison to the splendor of the former one. It makes you wonder if this was not what caused them to abandon the work eventually. Maybe it just wasn't living up to their expectations. They were chasing the ghost of glories past. And somehow, the past just always seemed better. It's hard to move forward when you're constantly looking backwards. And isn't it funny how we tend to idealize the past? Nostalgia is a powerful thing. It's like when you're searching for something to watch on Netflix. There's so many new stories and adventures just waiting to be discovered. But after scrolling for 10 minutes, I just end up watching the same movie I've seen 1,000 times already. Or is that just me? Or sometimes we become fixated on past traumas, hurts, or disappointments as well. Either way, the past can become a prison, stealing both our present and our future if we're not careful. Perhaps this idealizing of the past was starting to creep in again. So God breaks in with a fresh vision. The glory of this present house will be greater than the glory of the former house. God was going to move them into a hopeful future. Now, we'll talk more about vision in the next devotional. But your reflection for today is this. Do you find yourself always dwelling on the past? In what ways do you see the past beginning to rob you of the present or even the future? The closing song for this episode, Sit Beside Me, is by Eileen Laura. For more music from Eileen Laura, you'll find a link in the episode description. If you're enjoying the podcast and you would like to support us, you can leave us a rating and review at Apple Podcasts or Spotify, or you can buy Pastor Jay a cup of coffee. If you would like to contact Pastor Jay, visit dailysabbath.com or our Instagram at dailysabbath.
Things just get out of our hands and we shut the door. I'm going to the church steps where I'll hear him preach. You can sit beside singing out loud.